फाइनली यहाँ पे बहुत ऑफिशियल सर्कुलर रिलीज हो चुका है. सो द वेट इज़ ओवर. सो ऑल इंडिया बैंक एम्प्लॉय एसोसिएशन की तरफ से जस्ट नाउ द सर्कुलर हैज़ बीन पब्लिश्ड. उसको देखेंगे, डिस्कस करेंगे. सो दिस इज़ द ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट इन रिलेशन टू द मीटिंग 13th of March 2025 के रिलेशन में. सो डिस्कशन विद द इंडियन बैंक एसोसिएशन ऑन द रेसिडुअल इश्यूज. सो बैंक पेंशनर्स के लिए क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है उसको भी बड़ा जल्दी देखेंगे. सो टुडे देयर वाज अ राउंड ऑफ डिस्कशन बिटवीन IBA and United Forum on the pending residual issues. Mr. A.K. Goyal, former MD of PNB, has taken charge as new CEO of IBA. So we extend our warm welcome to him and express the hope that he will take initiatives to resolve the important pending issues like 5-day banking, adequate recruitment. So discussion on the issue. So IBA team was led by Mr. Gopal Murthy Bhagatji, Deputy Chief Executive of IBA, along with Mr. Brajeshwar Sharma, Senior Advisor HR and IR IBA, and a team of HR heads from SBI, Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Union and CBI. So United Forum of Bank Union was represented. So यहाँ पे सबसे पहला जो इशू दे हैव डिस्कस इज इन रिलेशन टू द रिक्रूटमेंट. सो रिक्रूटमेंट की तो बहुत ज़्यादा यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. सो वी डिमांड एडिकेट रिक्रूटमेंट ऑफ स्टाफ इन द ब्रांचेज टू लैक ऑफ विच the workload over the branches on the employees is very heavy. So we pointed out how the number of clerical and staff in the bank have come down drastically. So we further pointed out that due to such shortage of staff, the officers are compelled to sit in counters to undertake clerical work which are otherwise not part of their duties, which in turn affect proper discharge of their own duties. So further we point out that there are oral instructions not to go for recruitment of sub staff and housekeeper, because which large number of persons are engaged on temporary and casual basis, which is not healthy and desirable practice. So we inform that all existing vacancies should be filled up and preferences should be given to the eligible temporary employees while undertaking the process. We also explained to them as to how the inadequate staff in the branches is resulting in increasing instances of customer and banking public getting irritated over inadequacies in customer services and turning out their wrath on the branch staff. Leave bank system. So IBA has agreed in principle to introduce leave bank system by which employees can donate, contribute their leaves to common pool and which can be utilized toward sanction of leave to employees and officers who have exhausted their leave and who are undergoing treatment for very major ailments. तो ये काफ़ी अच्छा वे है. So group medical insurance scheme. So to our demand for the banks to bear the premium for the retirees, IB informed that it needs further discussions to assess the cost aspects etc. regarding improvements in the scheme like higher coverages etc. So it was decided to continue the discussions at the time of renewal of the current policy. So updation of pension improvement in ex gratia. So I've been informed that the issue is still sub judice. To our demand for improvement in the ex gratia, IBA suggested that the same could be discussed after the current financial year is over. So we have requested the IBA to once again send a communication to the private sector banks which have not implemented ex gratia payment to the pensioners. So to our demand for including special allowance for superannuation benefits, IBA informed that the same is sub judice due to legal cases pending in the courts. Next is improvement in the pension. So we have suggested that the present pension scheme is to be improved upon like full pension after 20 years of the service. So calculation of basic pension based on last month's pay or last 10 months average, whichever is beneficial. So additional pension for the pensioners above 70, 80 and 90 years, minimum pension at rupees 10,000, and IBA requested us to provide a note on the same for examination and the pursual. Change in डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन प्रोसीजर्स, तो ये काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो वी इन्फॉर्म्ड IBA that the existing procedure for workmen to be modified based on the discussions finalized on the subcommittee. So IBA agreed to follow up the matter with the negotiating committee. So regarding officers, it was agreed to discuss the issue further in the small committee. Uniform DA formula for all pensioners. So we demanded that the DA formula applicable to pensioners post 12th BPS 9th joint note be extended to all previous pensioners. So IBA indicated that they are open to discuss the issue if the modifications will be cost neutral and without any additional cost to the bank. And next is compassionate ground appointment scheme. So we request that the present cap of 5% be calculated based on the vacancies available instead of actual recruitment, so that the eligible pending cases can be considered. We also suggested upward revision of ex gratia lump sum amount being paid as an option in lieu of appointment, and it has been agreed to discuss these issues further. Monetization of LFC for the officers. So I've been informed that the issue will be discussed further with the officer organizations. सो नेक्स्ट जो इम्पोर्टेंट है दैट इज़ कंसाइलेशन मीटिंग. सो फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे कंसाइलेशन मीटिंग हैपन हो रही है ऑन 18th of March. सो सिंस द IBA हैज़ अरेंज्ड द मीटिंग टू डिस्कस द पेंडिंग इशूज़, so our important agitational issues like introduction of 5-day banking per week, options to switch over to OPS from NPS were not taken up. So in view of our strike notice, the Chief Labour Commissioner has called for a conciliation meeting at Delhi on 18th of March. So when all these issues will be taken up for discussion, outcome of conciliation meeting will be informed to members in the due course. सो फ्रेंड्स, ये था काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट सर्कुलर है. तो पेंशनर्स के लिए ही सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है दैट इज़ द एक्स ग्रेशिया पॉइंट, जो कि हम चाहते थे यहाँ पे डिस्कस हो जाए इन अ वेरी प्रॉपर मैनर. अपडेशन ऑफ पेंशन एंड इम्प्रूवमेंट इन द एक्स ग्रेशिया. सो IBA इन्फॉर्म दैट द इशू इज स्टिल सब जुडाइस. तो ये सब जुडाइस ही चल रहा है. एंड अभी हाल ही में जो 20th मार्च को ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया में मीटिंग है इन रिलेशन टू द MC सिंगला, मीटिंग नहीं सुनवाई है MC सिंगला केस की. सो उसमें देखते हैं IBA क्या बताता है टू द ऑनरेबल कोर्ट. सो दैट विल बी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज यहाँ पे कुछ फ्रूटफुल डिस्कशंस अकॉर्डिंग टू अस नहीं हैपन हुई हैं जो जैसी होनी चाहिए थी. सो आई थिंक यहाँ पे MC सिंगला केस में भी हमें हो सकता है नेक्स्ट हियरिंग ही मिले. So that's it for the session. So please make sure to share this update and चैनल को फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पे सब्सक्राइब कर लेना. So please support us by the join button and subscribe button.